Welcome back, everyone. I'm Blue Dolphin with the Hoplite Security Channel, and we're going to be jumping into another Pico CTF Forensics Challenge. This is Wireshark. Do. 50 points. Let's get into it. Jump right into things here. Let's open up our challenge, and we'll download this PCAP flag. Or sorry, this PCAP file. Let's go ahead and save this, and then I guess we can just open it right away. Looks like it has a high solve rate, so I guess we'll kind of start off with the obvious here, which will be to follow a stream. But before we do that, let's get an idea for what we have going on. For some reason, I don't have my scroll bar here. That's actually quite unfortunate, so I have to do it manually. We'll use page down, but I want to see how many packets. So there's about 1,000 packets. I'm seeing TCP, HTTP. So obviously this is going to be something to do with HTTP. I can already see some Kerberos session encrypted information, some type of Windows Server subscriptions. I think that's for Windows Update Service. I'm not sure. We see some post requests. That's juicy. Let's just go ahead and try following one of these. And then what we can do is maybe take a step back and look at some statistics to figure out where to direct our efforts. All right. So initially, I'm seeing Kerberos session encrypted, very interesting. We can scroll through this. This obviously goes for a while. And it seems to just be a whole lot of these. That's interesting. Well, let's maybe take a look at some of the statistics and see if anything stands out to us that way. Let's take a look at endpoints. You can see we have a total of 5 endpoints. Well, including an EPIPA address. So I'll say, 5 endpoints on this network. That's great. Let's take a look at conversations, maybe see who's talking to who. Okay, you can see we do have 2 very large conversations and then several small TCP sessions. All right, good to know. Let's take a look at the IO graphs to see when, okay, so it looks like initially is when we saw the most traffic in terms of packets a second was right around the beginning here. And that's probably because sessions are being initiated. What else can we look at? Perhaps packet lengths. Maybe there's some jumbo packets that we might want to get our hands on and take a peek at. So you can see we have a large amount of packets that are definitely big. So there's nothing we can single out there. Let's take a look at DNS. Not a whole lot. All right. Well, Wireshark is great. I have another tool that I like to bring into the equation, and it is called, I forget the name, A packets or total packets. I think it's total packets we're going to use today. Let's see. Nope. I think it's going to be A packets. And A packets is a fantastic site for doing packet analysis. Awesome. So let's go ahead and upload our file here. I'll select from device. You know what, I guess I didn't save this. So let me actually download this again and save our PCAP file. Jump back over to A packets and we're going to upload this. And again, we just want to take a step back at a high level overview for what's going on and really be careful and methodical and accurate with where we spend our efforts. All right, looks like the PCAP is indeed processing. Perfect. Let's view the report. What do we got? All right. So you can see A packets does a lot of work for us here, which is awesome. Let's take a look at some of the HTTP headers that we have. So yes, we can see that we have a Microsoft Win RM client. Very cool. Looks like we have more. Let's see. Is there anything else, or is this all? These are all WS-Man posts. Okay. So, looks like we have something else. We do have this get latest metadata instant action. So we'll take a look at that. That's interesting. And that came right after a Mozilla agent request. And this is base 64. And the way you can tell is the equal signs at the end. So let's jump over to CyberChef. And drop the from base 64 recipe in here. And it's nothing. Let's just try playing around, removing some characters. No, nothing really happened. All right, let's jump back over here. Let's take a look at the connections. Again, there's not much there. We already kind of know what was going on. Open ports 80, and we have an 8412, so that 8412 is kind of neat. Looks like we have mainly post requests, 142 compared to just a handful. And again, we are seeing encrypted information here. Interesting. I'm seeing more post requests. Okay, well, let's not get too fixated. We still want to stay at the high level until we kind of figure out where to direct our efforts. So if we take a look at the network level here, of course, we can see our PIPA address, but then we have our Windows RM client and Google Chrome. We have a server. This is a Microsoft HTTP API server. Then we have a website that we've been going to and another endpoint there. All right, let's take a look at the address resolution protocol, which I don't think we're really going to find anything here. There's some Ethernet traffic, so that's kind of interesting. All right, well, what I'm thinking is we kind of need to get an idea for some of these streams and conversations that were going on here. And because this is a easier challenge, I don't think we need to go do anything too difficult. So let's just keep taking a look. I'm going to scroll through here again. And again, I'm just seeing those HTTP post requests. And then around here at 760, we do see some application data and a retransmission. Oh, interesting. And now we see that application data and a handshake and a client hello is occurring. And after that, we see the regular post HTTPs. But then we have something interesting here again. We have a ARP request followed by a TCP and application handshake. So this is kind of interesting to me that we have this information kind of clustered around here. And I think this is just kind of, you know what, I guess I haven't viewed the TCP streams yet. So let's just view those. I just looked at the HT. I doubt we'll see anything though if we, I guess we'll just run through all the streams here. Ah, I see. I bet you this is the flag here. And it's just encoded. Although I don't know because Pico should be forward. Let's just pull up this in the CyberChef. I might be out to lunch here. Let's see. Let's see if I'm out to lunch. It's quite possible. I'm not very good at these. CyberChef. Well, it's not base 64. It's not hexadecimal. Let's hit it with magic. Bake, see what happens. All right, nothing's happening here. So the next thing we can do is see if this is, if it's nothing fancy, if they just rotated the characters. So we can do, and that's going to be a Caesar cipher. So we don't have a Caesar cipher. That's because it's going to be a rotation, right? A rot. All right, so what we'll do is we'll put in rot 13 and we'll start with 1 and just work our way up here and go, oh, wait a sec. Ah, there's the flag. The flag is Pico CTF, peekaboo, ICU, dead beef. That's awesome. All right, let's go ahead and copy this. And then if you're wondering, why does dead beef keep showing up? You can IT and dead beef. You can Google it around, and it was used by the IBM system back in the day as a magic debug value. You can read all about it, but yeah, you know, it even says here on Wikipedia, dead beef is a hexadecimal representation used as a magic debug value. So that's pretty cool. But anyways, thanks everyone for tuning in. See everyone in the next video.